Pull up in the space coupe with the roof optional. Wonder why they follow suit. I've been groomed from the womb. Came out of my mama with some running tennis shoes. Faster than a speeding bullet. No, it's cool, it's cool. Don't play with it, baby. Say, so what you gonna do with it? Stop playing with it, baby. No. If you gonna do it, then you don't play with it, baby. Exactly. Yeah. Cause you're not built like that.
This is second nature, all is automatic. Animal instinct, you fools hurt. Jesus will.
the so-called rock and roll capital of the world, Cleveland, Ohio, at First Energy Stadium on the shores of Lake Erie. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Minnesota Vikings and the Cleveland Browns. Taken in the end zone. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line.
Watch the run, watch the run, watch the run.
First carry for Nick Chubb. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Nick Chubb, the ball carrier.
A nice run here
Eric
early on. It does take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy this caliber with runs like this early.
Brings up 2nd and 3
at
the 32-yard line.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Hey, I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Regular. Lucky.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield, and finding the tight end Hooper. He takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
For a Cleveland
6
Browns.
yards on the play.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know
First and
that
10
pregame
at the 31-yard
defenses
line.
are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
Mayfield on first down. A screen to Bell. Not much there, only a yard.
Mayfield's pass.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage.
Brings up
blocking,
2nd and 9.
timing of the pass to the runner.
At the 30-yard line.
Everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. They give the Chubb out of the gun, and he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line.
On the carry.
It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Nice play right
1-yard
there to
loss
stop him
on the
behind
play.
the line, but I
It's
want
now
to see how this
3rd
defense
and
continues
10.
to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4th.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really
Austin
spend a
for
lot
the
of time
Browns field
considering
goal.
it. Just know that you're
A
probably going to get the
48-yard
ball
attempt.
back. Good job declining that penalty.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right. Well, all offseason,
Makes
probably
the
a lot of
score
thought goes into that
Browns 3,
first drive of
Vikings
week 1. They didn't
nothing.
get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield,
The
mission
Vikings
accomplished.
take over
Points on the
1st
board.
and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 24.
I smell fear in that offense. Shift. Gun. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. 2 yards on the carry
Number
there. It'll be
33,
2nd down.
Dalvin Cook, the ball carrier.
Well, sometimes as a running
He was
back, you've
brought
got to
down
be
at
able
the
to
26.
improvise when the hole's
A gain
not
of
where you
2.
expect it to be.
Brings up
But
2nd
in this
and
case,
8.
there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Cousins lets it fly for Thielen. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Intercepted.
What a start defensively.
Take over.
Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Escaping the pressure right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. Play fake. Mayfield. Eluding the pressure right. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So they decline it as that will bring up 4th.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys
formation
to any game played, but you've got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties, and they wisely did not take that one and made it 4th down.
Take it in at the 22. 33 yards. And the Vikings will take over here at 1st and 10. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at about the 32.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Shift. Hey, check 24, watch 24.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. 2 yards on
Number
the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Cook, the ball carrier.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because
2 yards
the defensive
on the
front,
pickup.
they
It's
won that
2nd
battle at the
and
point
8
of attack
at
at the
the
line of scrimmage.
34-yard line.
They used great leverage, helped their spot, and stacked him up.
Gun. 51, Mike, 51. Hey, yo. Hey, flipper. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Slam.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Cousins to Jefferson on the slant. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Justin
A
Jefferson.
gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Vikings.
Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd. You ain't. Two. Kill. Tight dog. Hey, steamer. Check nickel. Gun. 25. Check 25. Watch the ship. Hey.
1st down. Use the run with Cook. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a
Dalvin
couple.
Cook, the ball carrier.
Certainly a nice job
Tackle
there by the
made right at
defense rallying
midfield.
to the football and
A
getting
gain
him
of
on the
2.
ground, but I think
Brings
the
up
play gets
2nd and
made
8.
by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Watch the screen. Check safety. Check 26. Chef.
Cousins now from the 50. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. 20. There he goes left side. Touchdown, Vikings.
Cousins pass complete to number 33, Dalvin Cook.
50 yards.
Touchdown,
And the
Minnesota.
Vikings have taken the
Dan
lead.
Bailey lining up for the point after.
He's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
The
It's
kick
not for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, losing him about 4 yards. The Browns drive about to get started. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Try to shake things up a little bit and try to get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake
Number
things
24, Nick Chubb, the ball carrier.
Realize it hasn't worked
Tackles at
so
the
well.
25-yard line.
Maybe try and find one of
4
those
yards
special
on the
plays
pickup.
from one of your better players.
Second and
maybe
6.
try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
Regular. Right there. 54, right there. I got it.
From the gun, Mayfield. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack.
Mayfield sacked.
Sacked by Yannick Ngakoue, the former Maryland Terp.
Brought down back at
if
the 19-yard line.
If you want a lesson on how to defeat an offensive tackle, that was pretty textbook.
Is that a clip and save?
Yes.
That's what's going to go around the league, and people are going to watch that and say, my goodness, that's how you do it? And I feel awful for the offensive tackle because we always talk about the athleticism of that guy who just beat him. Well, you have to be athletic to try and block that guy. Just in this case, the defense won.
And that is incomplete.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on third down. And third down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
Take it to the 37. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
At the 47-yard line.
His second catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first. And it's 2nd down. After one, 7-3 the score.
With the score, Vikings 7, Browns 3.
Second down at 5.
Check the outs. Hey, we're going 37's to Mike. Mike 37. All you get is a headache.
Cousins gives way to Cook. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 11 yards there, first down. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
Cousins
and this
pass.
winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
2 yards
that
on the
catch
pickup.
good for only a couple.
And 8.
Throwing
at the
again on
39-yard
second
line.
down. Cousins. That'll be complete to Cook.
That might feel like a little bit of a
Cousins
lost
pass.
opportunity there for
Complete
the offense
to
because
Dalvin
the defense
Cook.
brought pressure that time.
A gain of 4.
And sometimes against that,
And
you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here.
50. 51 to Mike. Here we go. Hey, Mike, here we go. 51. You look right there. Look right there. Switch.
From the gun, here's Cousins. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns 16. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
First down.
Flare. Showing it.
Gun.
Staying open. 51.
Gun.
Mike 51.
Yeah. You don't want none.
Right here.
They'll run on first down. Cook. And he'll take this one down near the 15.
Dalvin Cook on the carry.
1 yard gain there to make it second and 9.
On the tackle.
I know the speed is the hallmark of today's NFL
Brings
game,
up
but the
second
key to
and
good rushing
9.
defense is still
At the
having your
Browns'
linebackers
15-yard line.
Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Rush in.
Gun.
Cousins to throw it. Setting up the screen for Cook. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
To Dalvin Cook.
Another good
First and
completion
goal,
on the drive as the
Minnesota.
Vikings have a first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
They'll come out in the pistol.
Let's go, D.
Check three.
Leave it. Ring up 48.
Watch out. Check.
They'll run for it. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the
Dalvin Cook,
plane
the
as
ball
they stop
carrier.
him right around the 1.
Stopped short of the goal line.
And a nice job
Pick up
defensively
a
to
2.
keep him out of the end
Brings
zone.
up
He's trying to get his
second
second
and goal.
touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a second. Second and goal from the 1.
Right. He's tied right here. He's tied on the right. Hey. 4 down. Check 31. Slam.
They'll try to run with Madison. And he is met at the line of
Alexander
scrimmage, and he
Madison,
goes
ball
down
carrier.
right there.
Brought
2
down
runs
just
in a
shy
row,
of the
but only
goal
2
line.
yards to show for it. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4 down territory.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone,
Cousins
but
pass.
it's incomplete.
Intended for
In any
Justin
event, it
Jefferson.
happened pretty quickly. I'm not
Incomplete.
sure he made the right decision
It's
on that
now
one. I
fourth
think if he had it to do
and
over
goal.
again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Watch the safety creep. Check 50.
Hey, watch edge. Shoot.
Trying the power game with Ham. And he will take this
C.J.
one
Ham, the
into
ball
the
carrier.
end zone for a
Touchdown,
Viking touchdown.
Minnesota. Dan Bailey lining up
C.J.
for the point
Ham
after.
taking it in. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. And
The
this
kick
one's
is
right through to
good.
make it a 14-3 ball
Makes
game.
the score 14. Browns 3.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him
First
3
and
more.
10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
And then if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. and that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got
Odell Beckham Jr. and all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, 72 yards.
Touchdown,
and the Browns were able to strike
Browns.
quickly for 6. And he's got it.
His
That
kick
cuts the
is
lead. It's
good.
now 14-10.
Makes the score Vikings 14, Browns 10.
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. Taking it about the 1. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's
Dalvin
played
Cook,
well
the
and it's
Viking
skillful,
ball carrier.
I'm with it. And right now,
Wilson
this is
on the
exciting.
tackle.
Oh, the defender likes
It's a
it.
gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend.
Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51. Here it comes, here it comes.
They just do get the playoff. Now Cousins. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Olivier Vernon.
Kirk Cousins
Just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football before he knew it. He was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long.
Nice, sweetheart. Joker.
Now Cousins. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall
intended
incomplete.
for Justin
How about some
Jefferson.
applause for the defense
Incomplete.
there? They forced him to throw that one into
Britton
coverage, and just like
Colquitt
that,
in punt
they're
formation
staring at a
for the
4th
Vikings.
down. Well done.
Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. Landry now on the return. Call it an even 40-yard punt. 7 though on the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10.
Just let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe. Just let me breathe for a minute, man.
The Browns drive about to get started. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, we'll see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time.
That's
I mean,
true.
that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the Cardinals in their defense. Not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it
Number
slowed his
24,
momentum
Nick
somewhat,
Chubb,
and
the
he's
ball
taken
carrier.
down right after.
Taken down at the
Earlier
41.
this half, you were wondering how the
A gain
defense
of
was going to
5
handle him
brings up
defensively.
2nd
Were they going to
and
follow
5.
him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
Well, I think they've been absolutely terrific because it feels like on every play, if we were watching this in the film room, when you clicked off the film or stopped it, you would see 11 shirts of that same color right there in the frame trying to tackle him. That's what you're looking for.
Check 55.
From the 41, Mayfield. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Boy, how about that one? He wielded it one-handed for a touchdown. So a one-handed grab in the end zone. Nothing much more rewarding supporting the net for a guy catching
on
it.
for the point after.
What we just saw there, that type of a one-handed catch.
The kick
What's
is
next?
good.
Maybe they go up and almost
Makes the
Velcro with their
score
jersey in the ball. That's about
17.
all that's left.
Vikings,
that play, simple,
14.
spectacular.
So a one-handed grab in the end zone, not much more impressive than that. And a fair catch signaled for
Fair
and
catch
taken
made at the
successfully.
25-yard line. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
I've been waiting for you now, I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'm gonna need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. So, go and bring the beat back. Try and tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. You're down 3, under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. Only down 3. I mean, it might as well be even going into the half. That's not a deficit that makes me want to push it and potentially make a mistake in this situation and cost myself even more points.
But boy, getting into field goal range and tying it, that's tempting.
Awfully enticing. You almost talked me into it.
And that is incomplete.
Intended for Justin Jefferson. Incomplete.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's upended after a gain of
Cousins
2 out to the
pass
27.
complete to
Now
Dalvin
the
Cook.
Vikings will use the second
It's
of their
a gain of 2
timeouts
yards.
as they'll stop
And
the
it's
clock with 24 seconds to
down.
go in this first half. And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the second down pass play only went for 2.
Hey, Steamer.
Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. Hey, Mike 51.
Gun.
51. I got him. 51's Mike. Mike's 51.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Complete. Jefferson the target. The Vikings going to use their
pass.
3rd and
Complete
final
to
timeout
Justin Jefferson.
as they stop it with 19
A
seconds
gain of
to go in
12.
half number 1.
First
So
down,
from the 39
Vikings.
now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Pull it together.
Gun.
37's the Mike. Mike 37. Man out, man out, man out, man out. There we go. 37's the Mike. Mike.
Black.
Rip right, rip right.
Wait, back.
They'll throw again. Cousins. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds
Intended for
remaining.
Justin
They just
Jefferson.
try to find Justin
Incomplete.
Jefferson there. And it's
Reedy
2nd down.
Williams on the coverage.
Ain't it crazy how them tables turn? You can fold or you can stand firm. I'm a real one, so I ain't concerned. I'm fully built for this life. I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe all the hype. Get back on my feet and get right. Watch you work, watch you hate, watch them lurk, can't relate. Watch you skirt out the mud, out the dirt, above the water.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
51's the Mike.
Yellow.
Watch the run. Mike 51.
To the air again, it's Cousins. And complete, right side to Cook. 9
Cousins
yards,
pass.
not quite
Complete
enough, and they'll
to
be left
Dalvin
now with
Cook.
3rd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd
So we've reached
down.
halftime here on opening weekend.
That's
as we
the
send you
end of
down
the
to
first half,
Orlando, where
with the
Jonathan
score
Coachman
from
has our
17.
EA Sports halftime report.
Vikings,
Coach,
14.
thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. And we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Here now to start their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up
Dalvin
some things
Cook
because
on the
there's a
carry.
reason you're down.
He was
But
taken
overall, I
down
think they
by
want to stay
Grant
positive,
Delpit.
stay up with this team.
A gain of
We're just
21
starting the second
yards.
half, and we've got the
First
football.
down,
Let's go ahead and
Minnesota.
punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now Cousins.
Hey, let's go.
Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Cousins pass.
So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
Take over
Just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
2 yards the loss, second and 12.
48-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
Mike 55.
Hurry! Point it right.
Hey, check Mike. Watch 55.
I got him.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
Mayfield's pass. Complete to Le'Veon Bell.
I thought he was getting close to breaking
It's a
that
gain
one
of
big,
8.
but in the end,
Makes it
give some
third
credit to the
and
defense,
5.
finding a way to get to it and forcing a third down.
Mike 54. Here we go.
Mayfield from the gun on third down. Got a man, and he hits it in stride. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
Check 9. Shoot.
Check 30.
Point it right. 49. Check 49.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. Trucks over him. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Chubb.
13-yard gain yet again. Just like
more
last
yards.
play.
Sometimes it's hard to believe. There are times this game is about patience, isn't it?
First and
It's not
10
the
at the
game he
18-yard
expected,
line.
but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Don't try my patience. I'm gonna pull out.
The false start backs him up 5, first and 15.
Real.
They're running it.
Here's Mayfield. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 5. And it'll be second and 10.
All defenses worry
5-yard
that whenever
gain.
anyone catches
Brings
the
up
ball,
second
has
and
steam
10
come out of the backfield,
at the
it can
Vikings'
turn into a
18-yard
big play with
line.
missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Bell, the ball
4
carrier.
yards. Now it's third and 5.
Brought him down.
Well, you certainly have to give them a
It's a
little
gain
credit
of
here
5.
because they're playing this game
Third
now
and
at
5.
their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Mike 55.
Hurry.
Watch us.
Hey, alert 33.
Watch a slant.
They go play action. Mayfield. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops.
They'll take over first and 10.
Offensively, when you see
at their
cover
own
2,
11-yard
the thought
line.
has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
Dalvin
And
Cook,
not
the
much here
Vikings
as he'll
ball
get it to the
carrier.
11, maybe the
The stop
12-yard
made by
line.
Miles Garrett.
No doubt about
1
it. A
yard
really
gain.
nice job
Brings
there by
up
the defense,
second
not
and
allowing
9
him to get to the
at
perimeter.
the 12-yard
but that
line.
means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job.
And he goes down. It's a sack.
Miles
They get him back at his own 3-yard line. In for the sack,
A loss
Miles
of
Garrett.
9 yards.
I think most quarterbacks
And
would
it's
love
third
to have the
down.
goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. They can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
trying to tell me what you know about me.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Mike 51. They gonna need some through.
Gun.
Mike 51. Let's go one more.
Black.
36.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down.
They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football.
Black. Gun.
Mike 51. You don't want nothing better than you don't want nothing. Hey, you don't want to see me.
Through. Under 10. 10.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Intended for Justin
so it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get on the football.
For the Vikings.
But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped it back in the direction. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10.
180. Oh, you got deep? 45.
They'll try and get the running game going with Bell. Now Bell hit. He lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down.
Heavy on the edges.
There's Nick Chubb as they try to fire up this run game. And he's going to be stopped just short of the 1st down marker at the Vikings 34.
Chubb, the
he's
ball
able to get
carrier.
most of what he needed on the carry there.
He's
7
tackled
yards
at the
on the
30-yard
gain. And it's 3rd and 2 now. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down.
For a Cleveland
Third down
Browns.
gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Haven't met a football team
1st
yet
and
that
10
runs the
at the
ball successfully
31-yard line.
that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the 1st down sticks are, and get there.
Mayfield throwing quickly out to Beckham. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
Good for a
Give him
Cleveland
30 yards
Browns.
there. That's how you draw up the run-pass option right there. You get a chunk
1st
play
and
out
goal
of it.
at the
And you know
2-yard
quarterbacks
line.
love to throw the RPOs because oftentimes they're in-breaking routes, but receivers love it even more. The ball gets to them quickly, allows them to put some moves on in the secondary.
180. Alert.
Real.
I'm coming.
They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Taking it in for 2 yards out. And the Browns add on to their lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment that allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Here's Seibert now to add the extra point.
After.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Good. Makes the score Browns 24, Vikings 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll decide to not
The
bring this one
Vikings
out
take
as their
over first
drive will
and
begin
10
at the
at their own
25.
25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs.
Brings up second and 12 at the 23-yard line.
Looking for here. At the 23, it's second and 12.
Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd.
Crunch time, defense.
Cousins. And Watson has it right side. And he is out of
That's
bounds
the end
right
of the
around
third
the
quarter of
34.
play. With the
And
score
we're back now
Browns
here in
24.
Cleveland.
Vikings
It's the Vikings
14.
in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the fourth. The Vikings on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Third down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup.
A gain of 5. And the Vikings first down.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past
Cousins
the 50.
pass.
12
Complete
yards
to Kyle
there.
Rudolph.
First down, Vikings.
A gain of 12.
So signs of life in
First
what's
down,
been a dormant
Vikings.
offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Play action now. Cousins. And that is incomplete.
Cousins
He
pass.
couldn't hold on through the
Incomplete.
contact. Brings him
Intended for
second
Justin
down.
Watson.
It's been clear in this
now
matchup which side has been the
second
more
and 10.
physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Hey, Mike 51, Mike 300, Lucky 50.
Come on, QB, come on.
51's Mike. Mike's 51. Man, that's trash. That's trash.
Here's Cousins. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Cousins pass.
He was trying to find
Intended
Justin
for
Jefferson there.
Jefferson.
But now it's 3rd
Incomplete.
down.
As a defensive
Reedy
back, you have some
Williams on
weapons
the
at your
coverage.
disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Like the way it sounds, Shorty?
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Hey, no, easy. Gun.
You can't block me.
Lucky 48.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And the 3rd interception thrown by Cousins. Picked up by Jordan Poyer. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10
at their own 24-yard
line. They'll start things off with a handoff to Chubb. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a
Number
yard up to the
24,
25.
Nick Chubb, the ball carrier.
Got to figure now after getting that
Tackled at
turnover,
the
they're just going to be
25-yard
happy to
line.
keep the ball on the ground.
A gain of a
This is where
yard.
covering
Brings
the
up
football,
2nd and
taking care of the
9.
ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Push him back.
Regular.
A run for Nick Chubb. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Nick Chubb.
Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to take it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed
at the
things out at this
45-yard
point,
line.
right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop
Good
it?
for
You're
a
taking
Cleveland
charge.
Browns.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook.
1st
Go
and 10 at the
toss that bad
49-yard
boy
line.
deep. But in this situation,
Big time,
go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Mayfield's
He's
pass.
picked off at his own
Intercepted
47.
by the Vikings.
That is the play
They'll
they
take
needed in
over
a 2-score
1st and
game
10
here in the 4th quarter.
at the
No doubt about
48-yard
it.
line.
They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute.
Kill.
Here's Madison coming on 1st down. He'll get a nice
Alexander
chunk there on the
Madison,
1st
the
down
Viking
run,
ball
and it's
carrier.
2nd and 4.
Greedy Williams
Well, I
on
think
the
after
tackle.
that run, the defense is getting back
It's a
in the
pickup
huddle
of
and looking
6.
at each other.
Brings up
and maybe
2nd
starting to
and
question
4
their confidence
at
a
the
bit. They
42-yard
gave up
line.
a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that one almost intercepted.
Cousins
Far
pass
too loose with the
intended
football
for
here.
Justin
Nearly a
Jefferson.
fourth pick.
Incomplete.
It's 3rd down.
It's 3rd
We've seen that the deep ball has been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
The Vikings on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 4.
One.
Working out of the gun. Cousins. And he's going to go down.
Miles
Near midfield
Garrett.
at the 49.
Kirk Cousins.
Miles Garrett picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
And it's 3 and out.
And we're going 37's the Mike. Mike 37.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now.
And we're going 37.
Good routes here.
Mike 37. Pick me up. Here we go. And we're going 37's the Mike. Mike 37.
Now Cousins on 4th down. Oh, going for Jefferson. This is caught inside the 15.
Cousins pass.
And he takes this
complete
way
to
down,
Justin
deep into
Jefferson.
Cleveland territory.
First
the time
and
to
goal
pull out the
at the
stops is
9-yard
now,
line.
and they convert there on 4th down. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
58, Mike. 65. 65.
To throw is Cousins. And Thielen's got it. Touchdown,
Cousins
Vikings.
pass complete to Adam Thielen.
A 9-yard touchdown there.
Minnesota.
And the Vikings have made this now a 1-score game.
Dan Bailey lining up for the point after.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested.
Browns
looks like that one worked out pretty well.
Vikings,
the trust factor
21.
in effect.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this carries into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Get out my way, Lil. Get out my way, Lil. She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top of it. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls, head to toe designer.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
The tackle made at the 24-yard
It'll be
line.
2nd down.
It's a gain of 5.
I was going to ask you if maybe they should surprise and pass the ball, but where they're at on the field, I think keep it on the ground, right?
I like where you're going with this one because field position is going to determine these play calls. And backed up where they are, I don't even think about putting the ball in the air. I tell my running backs, grasp the football, and I tell my offensive line, don't allow any leaks so they get hit immediately when we hand it off.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
Shift. Hey, pistol. Check 24. Watch 24.
They run it again with Chubb. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
Eric Kendricks in on the tackle.
The Vikings will use the second of their timeouts.
Brings up
That'll be their
third down
second, so
and
one
5.
more chance to stop the clock here, and we'll be back. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
Pistol. 55 to Mike. Regular.
Here's Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on third and medium to pick up the
First and 10
Just
at the
week one, but
38-yard
already
line.
plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Yeah, he did a nice job to spin out of that first wave, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout
and 12
as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Second and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming.
Mike 55. Hey, eat. Hey, let's get some. Hey, alert.
And again, it's Chubb. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Mayfield with the give to Nick
And now
Chubb.
the question everyone's wondering,
Brought
look at the
down
clock,
at the
late
35-yard
fourth quarter, do they
line.
put the ball
That's
in the
a
air
gain
here
of
on
5.
third?
I don't.
Brings up
I run the
third
football
and
until my
8.
offensive line. No leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw out to the perimeter. Maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like
The
that.
handoff to
And
Nick
not
Chubb.
much running room. Down to the
Anthony
32.
Barr brought him down.
Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Austin Seibert on for the field goal. A 49-yard attempt.
And this one is right down Broadway.
Is
And that will
good.
double their lead as it's up to
Makes the
6.
score Browns 27.
So that's a 7-play drive that
Vikings
ultimately stalls out
21.
there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit and forced the field goal.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken in at the 3. And he takes this near the 25, just a little past
The
there.
Vikings
Calls it
take over
26.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
But I can't go. No, I can't go. And whoa.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They have time here, partner, for just one final heave.
Mike 37.
And I have to look at it from the defense's perspective here. We know what they're going to do on offense. The Hail Mary, try and get guys down there and throw it in the end zone, tip it around and catch it. You've got to have guys back there to defend that, but also you can't allow the quarterback as much time as he wants to set up and throw it.
Intended for
Maybe
Adam
bring a little
Thielen.
extra pressure to make sure he gets rid of it quicker.
A little bit of a cat and mouse game. We'll see if they bring that pressure. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Gun.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Check your hot read.
Give to Cook out of the gun. And some room to work. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Today's final score,
So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here.
21.
And partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Real football.
Not preseason football,
Yeah.
where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.